Of the town clerk.
Role of the town clerk. There are many roles of the town clerk. There's a few primary roles. One is land records, which is what I'll show you in a few minutes, which is the vault, which is all the land records of the town. The second is elections. We run all the elections, whether it be a primary, a referendum, or the state, federal, or local election. The third major function is that we are the Freedom of Information Office for meeting notices and agendas. We have over 90 city boards and commissions, and all of them have to file their meeting notices, agendas, and minutes here, so the public has access to them. And then there's a lot of other things. We're a state licensing agent. We do liquor licenses, trade name certificates, Justice of the Peace certificates, Notary Public certificates, on and on. We do dog licenses, anything that the state needs, you need a state for at the state level for a license, you generally can get it at a local level, and we provide most of those. And that's pretty much all the major functions of the office.
How does your job affect Middletown residents?
We're probably the tax collector is the #1 office for public service because you go there to pay your taxes and everybody has to pay taxes. But as far as other departments, after the health department where you get birth, death, marriage licenses, we are the #1 public service office. People come here when they don't know where else to go. You don't always come here because we can give you what you need, but we can tell you where you're going to go. People come in frustrated, they trying to get a building permit, they're trying to get a copy of their divorce papers, they want to change their kid's middle name on their birth certificate. What do they, where do I go, what do I do? We can pretty much give them all the answers to that, primarily because we've been doing it for so long. After you're here for 26 years, you hear it all, you pretty much see it all, you pretty much know where to send people. And that's what most people want. They want an answer. They don't need you to necessarily hand them the item, or, they just want to know, where do I go get this? How do I accomplish this? So we're pretty much the #1 public service office for Middletown. We can't give it to you, we can tell you where you can go to get it.
What is your favorite part of your job?
My favorite part of the job is elections. I love election time. I love election night. Election night is my favorite night, when the results are coming in and all the candidates are standing in the lobby and they're watching the results and they're waiting to see who's going to win. That's been my favorite. I've done this since I was 16. I was part-time help when I was 16. So from that time till now, it was always my favorite night, and it's still my favorite night. There's a lot of excitement around election night.
What's your least favorite part of your job?
Budget restraints. Because we could do so much more if the budget was unlimited, but unfortunately we're not corporate America. We are, funded by taxpayer dollars, and the taxpayers want their taxes low, but they want their service high. And so we have to struggle with very little to no budgets. In years like this, the mayor just cuts our budgets because he doesn't want to have to raise taxes, but the public still expects more for their tax dollar, and that's a hard balancing act. So I don't like the budget restraints.
How do politics in Middletown affect your job?
Me personally, as a city clerk, because I'm not elected, I'm appointed for life. So I'm pretty much here until I want to be, or I really, really mess it all up. And I get along very well with all the politicians. I've worked for over 7 mayors now, Dems and Republicans. Too many people on the council to count. And because I'm not elected, I can do my job very impartially. A party doesn't nominate me or help me get elected. I'm here, it's my job. So they view me very impartially, which is a really, really important thing, because it doesn't make me have to be political or deal with the politics. And politics plays a part in every single thing we do here, because you read the papers, you see what's going on, the Dems and the Republicans going on. I stay out of all that. I just want to get my job done. And I will tell you that, for the most part, if you just come to work and get your job done and are making the mayor and the council look good, they leave you alone. They don't want to bother you, for the most part. I mean, in an election year that's coming up, it'll get hard. It'll get testy. People want to get their points out. They want to get reelected. They want to get elected. So it'll get harder, but it really doesn't affect me. I can't say that it does too much. I've been very lucky.
Okay.